Hi, I'm Kayla Atkins, and I am the worship coordinator for Planting Roots. What does it mean to be brave? Bravery is just stepping out of your comfort zone when you're scared and terrified, but you know it's the right thing to do. And it can also be doing something that you know you can't do unless God is walking you through it or helping you do it. What are some ways that I've been brave, or what's a time that I've been brave? Well, there's plenty. Being the worship coordinator for Planting Roots has been a huge test of my faith, trusting God, and just being brave to step out and say yes to a position that I really didn't know much about, but yet I felt God calling me to. And so here I am doing this job with worship and loving every minute of it. But I think the most significant bravery moment in my life has been this year when my son was hit by a motorcycle while we were on vacation in Italy, and holding him on the side of the road covered in blood, and him crying and not knowing what happened and what was going on, and me not knowing what was going to happen next. Took a lot for me to hold myself together and trust that God was in the midst of it all, and just be brave, put on a strong face for him in every situation. He went through surgery. I had to be strong for him. My husband was out of the country, and so it was just me and him. And for me to be in that position and hold myself together and know that God was going to walk us through it took a lot for me to be brave and stand in the midst of that situation. And why do I choose to be brave? Because if I didn't, I would be missing out on all the adventures that God has taken me on. I'd miss out on the people that He's had me work with and the places that He's had me go, which has been far beyond my wildest imaginations. God has been so good and faithful at walking me through the times where I've stood up and said yes to His call, even though I was terrified and I didn't know what was going to happen. And I think of Peter when he was on the boat and Jesus said, "Come," and he did. And because of that, Peter got to experience something with Jesus that nobody else got to. And I think that when we say yes, when Jesus says come, we get to experience something far greater than we would ever imagine, and that people don't experience because they don't say yes. So say yes, be brave, and step out and do what He's calling us to do.